another way of thinking about it could be from a top-down point of view, and for that we might say, okay, how do I want to imagine this website being? And here you could get really creative and you could say, like, I want it all on one page. I want to have, again, maybe my menu bar, like we just did. I'm going to say I want this sticky menu bar. And then maybe I would also say that I want to have like a sticky social footer with all of my social links. And then here I would have my content. And a very typical content layout is 3 columns, for example, or 2 columns. So you're kind of something you're reading, kind of like an article. So I might say I'll have my 2-column layout. And actually I'm going to say this is the optimal version of my website. I like this format. So this is kind of a long format. Maybe it's a format that goes on a phone more than like a format for your desktop, which brings us to the next question of when we're designing our websites. We might think about, like, okay, this is the cell phone version, but then we have to also think about a desktop version. And we know that the desktop version will have to be wider, that it's like by default desktops are more like this than they are like that. So then you might take this and make it the appropriate width, and then you might say to yourself, okay, what would I want to fill that in with? Would I want to fill it in with a different kind of content that shows up when it's wider, or just like rearrange the text inside of it, for example? So in my case, because this is a website, my topical website is just going to be research about something that I'm interested in, it's text. I might say, okay, I just want to have more columns of text. So it'll just reflow and regenerate more columns of text. So you have your two possible layouts. So for the next assignment, you're going to have to make a web page that has different, that behaves in different way. And we're actually going to go over all of the details of that after the midterm, although you can look ahead to your textbook and follow the tutorials in there if you want to now. But I think because we have the midterm coming up, it's better if you just maybe just wireframe and sketch out how you want your websites to be, and not worry about learning additional code at this moment in time. So we made this before, and then we just kind of thought about how we would make this now.